Rollins. It's been 6 weeks since local resident Don Clark has been on trial for shooting 17-year-old Benjamin Black. Although the announcement was to come out tomorrow, it appears that's not going to be the case. Sources say the jury is having a difficult time coming to a unanimous decision. Many citizens speculate as to whether or not this means Don Clark will actually be prosecuted.
You know, I hope he does go to jail. We all know that Benjamin didn't do anything. That old man's just a crazy racist who is looking for another black man to see dead.
I understand that people are always going to look for reason to bring race into the situation, but I wish that weren't the case here. The fact that the jury is still taking time to decide tells me that at least one person is fighting for Mr. Clark and his constitutional rights.
So many people all over the country is making my baby the face of injustice. They're arguing, they're fighting. I just don't care anymore. Black, white, Latino, Asian, Indian, whatever. My baby just died. You guys not get this? My baby was killed.
Yes, Zach, I'll have this ready for you tomorrow. Yes, and I'm very grateful, but I can handle other stories. Really, I can. You have to go now. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Bye. You should be grateful in giving you a story at all? What the heck is that supposed to mean?
Is that what that cracker said to you this time? You should be grateful.
Yeah.
Girl, you need to, why do you put up with his crazy ass?
He's my boss.
You need to get you a job somewhere else.
I wish I could. It's not that simple.
You won't know until you try it, honey.
I've been trying. I'm still trying, but no one else is hiring.
Girl, with your impressive resume, no one else is considering the
You know
fact
what I do? It's got nothing to do with my resume. Once people see this, their minds are made up. Oh, I'm sorry. We don't have any positions openings at this time. You can use a bit more experience. We'll get back to you by the end of the week.
Girl, that is Jay. Give me your resume. Honey, look at this. You graduated from the University of Norco. You immediately started working at the Beacon Journal. You graduated with the master's from the University of Dublin, and you've written over 1,000 stories. What the fuck are these motherfuckers not seeing?
Oh, lighter skin complexion?
Oh, honey, when was the last time you went out for an interview?
Last week.
Oh, honey, you need to update this. You don't got nothing on here about black y'all.
Oh, right. You know the, yeah.
Yeah, listen. Just show them tight asses that you saved an entire newspaper from going down the toilet.
Well, you know the point of me creating this is so I can conceal my identity.
Look, I know you quiet and shy and everything, but look, if that's what it takes to get you out of this hellhole, so be it. Let them see that you got the best column, the best damn podcast in this entire area. Hell, girl, show them some of them podcasts we've been doing. Oh, show them the one we did with the broke asses and ain't got no job. And get your broke ass up and get to work. Hey, and get your broke ass up and get to work. Hey, get your broke ass up and get to work. Oh, work.
The tone down some.
Excuses?
Yeah, I mean, we have an audience now. I don't think we need to be as crude and crass to get their attention.
Girl, what? That's what people love, our craziness. If we stop being loud, they're gonna stop listening.
Folks love your craziness.
What you said?
Nothing. But I've been thinking, with everything coming to a halt in court, particularly the Benjamin Black case, we could finally get some justice with this, and we ought to be able to contribute to that. So let's just bring the show of the tone down to be more political.
Money, this whole damn podcast is political. All we talk about are social issues.
But maybe we haven't been doing it the right way.
Okay, what's wrong with you? Is it your boss? Girl, why is you studying that man?
It does not have anything to do with that.
Okay, so what is it? I know it ain't just this case. What's the problem?
Look, I just want to make a difference, all right? That's why I started the podcast.
And we are doing that. We have been doing that. So what is the problem?
The problem is you, okay? You're the problem.
Oh, I'm going to need you to park 2 steps back before I dive deep into that ass. What did you just say to me?
Look, what I mean is we're not the same person.
What do you mean? You created me based off of the experiences that you had. There's a large part of you that's just like me and you can't escape it.
Well, I wish I could. I wish I could remove that part of me that makes up of who you are. You're a stereotype.
What?
You're the sassy, smart-mouthed black woman everyone thinks we are. That's not who we are. That's not who I am. I'm smart, I'm educated, I'm hardworking, and
Wait a minute, and I'm not?
You're a mistake. I should not have designed you like this.
Let's see. All right, well, Miss spokesperson for all of black people, Since you don't like me, how about I just take my stereotypical ass up out of here? You want to get rid of me? I'm gone.
Ebony, hold on.
Don't kiss my ass.
Ebony, we have a column to write and we have a whole podcast to do.
No, you have a column to write. You're smart and talented enough. Let's see you do it without someone buffoonish and idiotic as I am.
Ebony, I never said that.
Girl, bye.
Ebony, Queen Ebony, come on. Great.
Dear Queen Ebony, why do you think it is that African Americans can't be themselves around us white people? The other day I was at work and I was walking down the hall towards my coworker Terry's office, and he and another black coworker were in there laughing and talking and having a really good time. But when they saw me, they just straightened up, as if they were ashamed or they were hiding something. But why? Susie.
Okay, let me think. Dear Susie, what you need to understand is, wait, Ebony doesn't talk like that. Hey, Sue. I hope she doesn't take offense to that. How you be, Susie? How you be? What is this? Benson? Okay, stop. Breathe. Focus. I can do this. I got this. What's up, Susie? Here's what you gotta understand. I hate
Girl.
and I lost it.
What? Did I make you break your concentration?
It's fine. I'm sure I'll get it back.
What's wrong?
I'm hitting a wall with I'm black, y'all.
Writer's block.
Yeah, something like that. What's going on with you?
Jerry is pissing me off.
What'd she do?
She's saying some fucked up shit about Benjamin Black.
She's not.
She called him a violent thug and said he deserved to die.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Yes!
Why would she say something like
The
that?
hell if I know. And the worst part about it is other people in this office are saying the same thing.
How can people be so heartless?
They have no value for another person's life. That is why I cannot wait to get out of here. As soon as something better comes along, I'm booking it.
Hey, sister, I got your mail for you.
Speak of the devil's dick.
Did I strike a nerve?
I heard what you were saying to some of the others, Jerry. Imani and I were just talking about it.
What did I say?
You said Benjamin Black was a violent thug and he deserved to die.
No, that's not exactly what I said.
I heard you say it, Jerry.
That's not exactly true. What we said was that he looked no different than any other thug on the street.
Oh, yeah, that is entirely different.
Look, we were just saying that we could see how Mr. Clark came to the decision. I mean, well, what was he supposed to do? The kid was armed.
Clark said in court himself that he didn't see Benjamin put his hands on the gun. He could have been reaching for anything, the gun, his pants, his pockets.
They were arguing. He had reason for wanting to shoot him.
So what, when all black people get mad, we resort to violence? We resort to weapons and fights without thinking?
No, all I'm saying is
No,
that
and
I can understand.
I know, and I'm saying you have no right to judge him or make assumptions about his character or lifestyle. You didn't know him. You didn't know what he could accomplish in his lifetime. For all you know, you could have walked or driven past him a bunch of the time without paying him any attention. But now that he's gone, you want to make him out to be some sort of criminal or give his murder some sort of justification.
Okay, calm down. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to set you guys off with my opinion. I'm gonna go back to work now.
Damn. Imani, I have never seen you like that before.
I don't know. They have no right to write Benjamin off like that. Idiots!
Looks like somebody learned how to be angry.
Yeah, and I'm going to utilize it like I know how. Get out.
What?
Get out. I got some I knew while it's fresh on my mind.
Yes, ma'am.
Ebony, be mad at me later, but right now we got to call him right.
Hey, readers. I'm sorry I don't have a letter to answer today, but I needed to write something from the heart. This Benjamin Black case has got me going up the walls and through the roof. I hear so many people saying so much crap about the case. Don Clark and Benjamin. We can talk about the different sides and extremes later. That's a whole nother issue that I don't really care to get into right now. What I can say is something Benjamin's mother said early on. A boy got shot. Why ain't nobody talking about this? Why ain't no one crying over this? It don't matter how old he was. If he was a boy, if he was a man, a woman, gay, or what color or religion he was. The boy was shot and killed. And everyone I hear is either making it a political thing or they're saying, it don't matter, he deserved to die. How would you like it if that was your kid? What if it was your cousin, your brother, your sister, your friend? Would you be saying the same thing? Can you imagine what he's thinking about right now? How he must feel to hear everything we're saying about him?
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone in his house. Just ain't no home. Anytime she goes away. And
What the hell? What the fuck? Where am I? Where the hell am I?
Evening, youngin'.
Where the fuck is you, old man?
You watch how you talk to me, boy. I ain't the one for foolish.
What is going on? Where am I?
Be quiet. You'll wake the other tenants.
Nigga, is there so much fucking hair coming out your ears right now you can't hear what I'm saying? Where the hell am I?
Look around you, boy. If you stop for a minute and look around, you can see where you are.
It's a cemetery.
Yeah, that's right.
Where's these motherfuckers about to come out their grave to do the Thriller? I got no business being here right now.
Oh, yes, you do. You one of them motherfuckers now.
What are you talking about, old man?
You, yep. Just got word. You'll be joining us today. You are Brandon White, ain't you?
Yeah?
Uh-huh. I was just getting ready to clean your spot right over there. That's gonna be your new resident. Grave number 762.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Are you trying to tell me that I'm dead?
Yep. You're
Nigga,
dead now.
what kind of Twilight Zone shit is this?
Don't call me nigga, boy.
Don't call me boy, nigga.
See, that's the problem with you young folks. You ain't got no respect for yourself. Therefore, you ain't got nothing for nobody else.
All right, damn, go. Back up, man. Dang. Back up. My bad. What's your name?
Teddy King. Call me King. I'm the landlord and groundkeeper for this here section. You just make sure you keep everything clean. Living folks don't like garbage when they come around here to see their neighbors.
All right, look here, King. I'm not supposed to be here. This is some kind of mistake, man.
Oh, Lord, here we go. Here we go.
I'm serious, man. I'm innocent.
Yeah.
Man, what we gotta do to reverse this, man? I'll do anything.
Brandon. This ain't life, son. Ain't nothing you can do to reverse this. On this side, ain't no redos or makeup tests. What's done is done. You just got to accept it.
How did I even get here, man?
Yeah. Didn't get a chance to say goodbye to your family and friends, huh? That's what you're thinking. Yeah. Son, spare me, Brandon. I've been here for at least 34 years, every day, 34 years. You think you the only one to come down here with a sob story? Then none of them think they were supposed to be here when they got here either. But you're here now. And ain't nothing you can do about it. Not even God himself will reverse this. And what you need to do, crawl in your grave, have a smile, and get some sleep.
How did I get here, man?
You don't remember? Well, you fit the description of a burglar. They started to put the cuffs on you, you raised your voice, you knocked one of the cops down, and then you...
I ran like hell to get out of there.
And another officer shot you.
Oh, God damn it! I'm just a statistic now. I could have been run over a car or some shit, but I gotta get killed by a fucking cop.
Was it worth it?
What's what worth it?
Well, whatever you had to have at that moment, was it worth it? You know, whatever you stole.
You know what? Yeah. Now you bet your ass it was worth it. Because I got nothing better to do except steal all day. I could be minding my own business, doing what I need to do, but fuck! There's an open door and somebody I don't know that never did nothing to me. That's a problem. I'm young and black, right? So it must be something I do.
All right, don't get smart.
Well, don't get judgmental. I ain't no thief.
Well, why'd you run?
What the fuck was I supposed to do?
Not run.
Them racist motherfuckers were gonna take me in for something I didn't do. Hey, watch, man. The real criminal's gonna be a 2'6" fat black motherfucker with a lazy eye. They just called me because I looked the parts in them.
Oh, so the best thing you could do was assault the officer and run from
Man,
the cops.
fuck that, man. I wasn't going to jail.
Yeah, well, congratulations. You didn't go to jail. Instead, you're dead now. Dead because of your own stupidity and arrogance.
You saying it's my fault, old man?
No, but I'm saying that you weren't all the way in the right either. You gotta take some responsibility for your damn self.
Man, it wasn't like I had an easy choice, man. They would have killed me anyway.
No, well, really?
Man, don't act like the system ain't fucked up. Man, don't throw a black man in jail for anything or kill him for any damn reason.
Oh, yeah.
Man, it's scary to be a black man in America, man. It's scary to be a black man, period.
Yeah.
No one cares about black people except black people. You gotta know how to fight and protect yourself, man.
You're making a point, but boy, you also got to know when to fight. You got to be smarter than they think you are, Brandon.
All right, so how'd you get here?
Well, I grew up in a different time than you did.
Oh, okay. So you slow jam with Harry Tubman. He said, hey, what's up, Shorty? How you doing? Ooh, you looking funky, man.
You know, my daddy could make anything with his hands. A skill he passed on to me. Well, we'd always be fixing things, making things together. We could do anything with our hands. But Daddy was good at fixing mechanical things, you know, cars and engines and stuff like that. But you know, he wanted his own shop, though. I must have been about 14 when he finally got it. Boy, it pissed those white people off. Black man having his own shop. They tried taunting him, doing things, tried anything to get him to leave. One night, we were closing shop. It happened. They set the store on fire. Daddy must have thought I had made it outside because he called my name and then he ran in the other direction. But I was still inside. I couldn't get out. I tried, but I couldn't. Last thing I remember is hearing them white folks say, a nigga's got to know where he belongs. You stop using that word. You have no idea what deep wounds is attached to it.
So, you were a mechanic?
No, I was a damn good mechanic. What about you? Bet you wanted to be a rapper or a ball player. Next 43 cent.
No, man. I wanted to be a carpenter.
A carpenter? Now, boy, I ain't never heard no young folks say he wanted to be no carpenter.
No, my uncle taught me. I made my mom a picture from Mother Day when I was a kid, and then my uncle, my pops, helped me make this legit picture frame.
What you say?
Man, I really like working with wood and all that stuff, man. It was something I was really good at, you know?
What else you make?
Oh, shoot, man. I made chairs, tables, shelves.
Boy.
I almost made a cabinet. That was my hustle, man. Just building stuff for the neighbors on the block.
Well, I'm sorry, son. The world lost a damn good carpenter. When's your birthday?
August 29th.
That ain't long from now.
Nope.
Yeah. That'll be a hard day for him. You know, no parent wants to bury their child. You got any more family?
Yeah, my little sister, Cynthia.
I'm sorry, son.
I just wish I could see them all again, you know? I kept telling them I was going to make something special for them I couldn't make for nobody else.
Yeah.
I just wish I'd done it sooner. Just let them know how much I love them.
Yeah, well, I'm sure they know.
I ain't saying as much as I should, man.
Well, you know, sometimes our actions speak just as loud as our words. Now, you know, my daddy, he wasn't much for saying how he felt, but I do not think he would have spent as much time with me if he didn't love me. If you showed him how much you love him, I'm quite sure they got the message.
I guess so.
Come on over here. Everything's all ready for you. You just lay on down in there. I'll be right here if you need anything.
All right. Good night, King.
Night, Brandon. Night, Brandon. Oh, I better leave young thing alone. There ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Anytime she goes away. And I know, there ain't no sunshine when she's gone.
Seth, you said you'd give me more stories. Where are they? I don't need another race story. Just give me a story. Any story. Give me a story now. Okay, let's go see Seth.
Imani!
Wow! You scared me.
I'm good. The adrenaline's good for you.
I was just on my way to come see you.
Well, I saved the trip. I have a story for you.
Oh, great. What is it?
It's the latest on the Black versus Clark case.
Oh, man, can I get anything else, please? I thank you.
Imani, the verdict just came out.
And now, a breaking news update.
Yes, the verdict for the controversial Black versus Clark case has just come out. After 6 weeks in court, Don Clark, murderer of 17-year-old Benjamin Black, has been found not guilty. The jury made the announcement just moments ago. The Dublin Police Department has been authorized to patrol the downtown area and stop any protests or riots.
This is just so sad. I have no words. I don't know what to say about this.
Liberty and justice for all my ass. Someone like me can't be seen as equal in this country. We never could and we never will.
Hell no. We taking this to the streets. We gonna burn this bitch down. Burn this bitch down. Burn this bitch down.
He was a thug. He got what he deserved.
Dear Queen Evan, I can't even describe how I feel about this verdict. I'm astounded we're doing this again, but maybe I should be surprised, but I'm not. Why doesn't anyone care about a Black person's life? People go out of their way and save an abused animal before they lift a finger to help a Black person. I'm afraid for my children. What if this were them? I literally tremble every time the phone rings because I'm afraid someone will tell me that my kids are dead. White people don't get this. They don't understand this fear. They don't understand what it's like to be us. But I can only imagine what it's like to be them. Is it wrong that I often fantasize about being white?
All right, I have to go solo on this one.
Dear Vicky, I share your frustration. You can't talk about it, but I know exactly what you mean. I've always wondered what it feels like to be white myself. That has never been truer than this time we're facing right now. But let me clear something up for you. Not all white people are blind to how we feel. There were a bunch of them fighting for justice in this trial right along with us. I have a white friend who's been defending Benjamin Black since day one. They feel the same feelings we do. They're people too. In fact, some white people feel exactly how you feel right now.
Come on. Come on. Need you to fit. Shit! What does it take for a girl to get a decent pair of pants she can wear? Not those apple bottom jeans for all the brothers to look and stare. Guess I'll be wearing a skirt again.
Do these pants make my butt poke out? No. They look like I'm wearing my fat Uncle Joe's pants. Damn it! Now what am I gonna do? Maybe I could pad the extra space with some tissue? Who the hell does that? Well, then again, who would know? If that doesn't work, I'll try the pillow.
My lips look like I made out with a cherry. How my lips look like they are a fucking cherry. That's not cute. That's scary. No one wants to look at that. It's not pretty to look at. Can't go into the office like this. Have a hard enough time as is. I arrive to work early. Every day. Dressed professionally, of course. Just to be bombarded with the I want to understand black people questions. Like, I heard about the shooting in Kansas. Is there anything that I can do? Why are you asking me, bitch? I don't even know you. Or, why do black guys call white guys boy? So annoying. Do I look like the spokesperson for black men? Does that look like a job I would be enjoying? You're kidding me? You're black and you don't know this dance? I'll tell you what, Molly, Dustin, and Carly, why don't you advance or enhance the expansion part of my mind where my black culture should be? Could you enlighten me? Because obviously, I'm not black enough. Someone must have stolen my blackness. I've been robbed. My God.
All right. That didn't work at all. Fuck. This is so frustrating. It gets on my nerves. Why couldn't I be the one blessed with the curves? Why was I stuck with this flat, straight as an arrow body? You know what? It's fine. Matches everything else I have. What better body to go with these flat, big-ass feet? Or how about this hair that I can't seem to keep clean or neat? And these goggles don't help my image one single bit. And I hate these lame clothes. Almost all my jeggings have a slit. Why doesn't anybody want me? I know it's childish and immature, but what can I say? People see me and they turn the other way. Whether I'm at work or in the park or wherever I go, people see me and they let me know. I'm a nobody. I'm a loner. Is it the way I look? Could it be my personality? Why don't I belong anywhere, belong to anyone? I hate being alone.
Why do I have to hear about being black enough? I don't know anyone white dealing with that. Why do I have to be seen as one with limits? I'm earning my master's. My career's expanding faster and faster. But people can't focus on that because of the bastards who plagued me with these awful stereotypes. How to speak, how to dress, what I eat, what I look like. Can I just be me?
Being me just doesn't cut it. I've tried the gimmick. Nobody wants it. I get it. It's me. I'll have to change, rearrange who I am. Just so long as I can find a group to whom I belong, I'll sing whatever song. I'll do whatever wrong. Just as long as I can find someone that makes me feel strong and loved and cared for. That feeling of unity I've never had before.
I wish I didn't have to deal with these awful stereotypes anymore. Maybe then I wouldn't be just another black face, but a name.
Maybe then I could look in the mirror without shame. I would know I was worth something because folks would want me.
Then I'll be free.
I'll be who I've always wanted to see. But for that to happen, I'll have to be you. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Now what have we here?
It's my true reflection.
Oh my dear, it's who I've always wanted to see. It's really me.
Look, long, straight, natural hair, a little dirty. I can wash it, no worries.
Look at my fat ass. I'll have all the black men chasing me in a hurry.
No curves at all. People have to look at me in my eyes.
I'll sing all day, displaying my awesome falsetto and ability to harmonize.
No burden as a person of color having to prove myself better than the rest.
Our culture versus theirs, it's no contest whose music and fashion trends are the best.
Nothing can keep me from my goals. No restrictions or limitations.
I'll be seen as even stronger when I can break through the barriers of discrimination. But most of all, I'm accepted.
Respected.
Not rejected.
My talent's not ignored.
I'm adored.
I can be just a normal person.
I can feel the unity and harmony among my people.
I love your body. I love your face.
Your life is one that I need to embrace. You are who I am.
God, I feel so broken. I can't find any kind of peace right now. What do I do?
Hey,
Okay.
so some colony wrote there yesterday.
Yeah, see how the good it did.
Money, you did everything that you could.
Well, it doesn't matter now, does it? Since you're here, you want to answer some letters?
Not yet. We're not going to be good to anyone else until we get you together.
You're right.
So what's with this you wanting to be white?
Ebony, you've seen everything that's been going on in here lately. It's the same thing that we've been seeing over and over again, and so many people don't care. I've talked to so many people who said Benjamin Black deserved to die.
Okay, we'll choke them hoes later. What I don't understand is how being white would have made this a different issue. This would have been a problem regardless what color you were.
No, white people don't have to deal with this kind of stuff. At least not like black people. We work so hard and prove ourselves every day. We work so hard and prove what we're good at and what we're even capable of. And people still look at us like we're worthless, we're inferior, we're inadequate.
So why does that matter to you?
Because they shouldn't be thinking like that. We ought to be able to live in a world where differences don't matter.
But they do.
But they shouldn't.
Okay, fair enough, they shouldn't. But the fact of the matter is, Monty, that differences do matter. But you sitting here feeling sorry for yourself and the rest of the black race, that ain't gonna do nothing. You gotta accept and be proud of who you are.
I am.
Why do you keep trying to get rid of me then?
You're just a character that I created.
Oh my God, don't you understand? I am a part of you. I'm the part of you that reminds you of your family. I'm the part of you that you wouldn't dare show in public. You want to make me out to be some type of buffoon when reality is there's a large part of you that's just like me. Hell, accept it. The sooner you do that, the sooner you'll be able to connect with others. There are so many people that connect with me on the radio. But that's not a bad thing. Look, remember that podcast we did with the two filmmakers?
I think so.
No, you don't. Move. Give me this. All right, girl, listen.
Welcome back to the Ride Fam. This is your host, DJ Mookie, and you're tuning in to Mookie's Morning Joint. And right now, I got a real good treat for your partner. In the studio with me, I got one of the baddest directors in Hollywood. He's made movies that are known now as instant classics. Give It To Me, Marcus Garvey, and You Know What You're Supposed to Do has been hailed as one of the greatest movies of all time. Now give it up for him. The one, the only, Mr. Blaze Hood.
Cleveland in the house, baby.
And we got people repping the building with us. All right, all right.
Hey, thanks for having me here, Mook.
Hey, good to have you, brother. Welcome to the joint.
Thank you.
All right, Blaze. You've been in this game for a real long time, man. You started making Hollywood films when you were only 25. And already you got 9 movies under your belt. You got your 10th one coming out next week.
You've been doing your homework.
And it's cool.
Yeah.
Man, you gotta tell us what that's about, man. When I see that word, that title, something comes over me, man. I don't know what, but something's about to happen. Like, I don't know if I want to start a fight, get ready to protest or something like that, or shout, you know what I mean? So tell us what it's about, man.
And you know what? That's exactly how you should be feeling. You should be feeling a roller coaster of emotions. Now, none of them good, of course. But that word should not resonate well with you. That should tell you a little about what this film is about.
So tell us what it's about, man. Give us a premise.
Well, it's a mockumentary about a black filmmaker. Most of his films don't get greenlit, and the ones that do hardly make $1. And he's fed up. You know, he tries to show African Americans and put them in positions of respect and power, but he can't get $1 for his films. So he gets it in his mind to make the most controversial, racist movie ever. I mean, he's got black people doing all types of stuff, man. He's got them shucking and jiving, laughing, singing, giggling, eating watermelon all day long. I mean, all those stereotypes that we're known for.
Wow.
And it becomes a hit. I mean, man, now his name is known. He's making money. They're getting him more work. He's doing sequels, you know, spin-offs, all of that.
More sequels to Racing Shucking.
Oh, man, sequels, TV series, the works.
My God. Man, where did this come from, man? What made you want to do something like this? Have you ever thought of doing something like this before?
Yeah, I thought about it. Yeah, I thought about it, like breaking into my neighbor's house when I was like 8 years old. Yeah, I thought about it, but I wasn't going to do it. But the thought did come to mind. But I do know, if I was to approach any of the major studios with a movie like that, it would get greenlit in a heartbeat.
How do you know that?
Well, Hollywood has no problems putting on those movies showing black people are laughing and joking, happy, cooking, singing, doing all that type of stuff. Hollywood has no problem showing stuff like that.
How do you know Hollywood wants to do that?
Well, I know it because I see it. Yeah, but, you know, that's why I try to use strong brothers like Devon Worthy in all my films.
Oh, Devon Worthy's my dude, man.
Yeah, that's my dude, too. That's why I get to work with him.
Okay, Blaze, I'm gonna throw stats around like that.
No, man, but let's just be serious. Okay. Devon's first Oscar was for The Heart of Battle, a war movie. That's one of the few war movies that you see African Americans in. But now we've been in all the wars. We've been in the Revolutionary War, the Civil War, World War I, World War II, all the wars, but you rarely see us in war movies. And if we are in there, it's usually one, and he's usually the first to go. But I don't want to see movies like that. But you know, I see the commercials and advertisements for these movies where we're loud and boisterous, lazy and goofy. I mean, man, come on. We've come so far as a race. But I see trailers for these shows and movies as coonery and buffoonery. I mean, come on, man. We're going back to man-tan, step and fetch it, and sleep and eat.
Ooh, all right. Okay, so I was going to get into this until later on in the show, so let's go ahead and address it now. So we're talking about Spencer Wendell.
Hey, you said it.
Good to have you with us, sir.
Are you kidding me? It's my pleasure.
Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us today.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for a new movie. It's always a treat to see one of your new movies. Now, this one is called Thanksgiving on Papa's. We've seen Papa almost everywhere. The police station, the nursing home, the daycare center, the White House, and now we're finally going home with them at Thanksgiving. So tell us, what made you want to bring Papa home?
You know, I wanted to do something a lot simpler. I've taken this old man on a lot of adventures, and this time I just wanted to go easier on him a little. He can be in his home, in his chair, in a familiar environment.
So now all the drama goes on with him.
Yeah, that's right. Now he has to deal with all the drama in his house. But you know, that's what the movie's about. It's about dealing with those personal and heavy dilemmas we often face and moving past them. If we don't deal with those situations and people who bring hell into our lives, we're never going to grow. We're never going to evolve into better human beings.
So it's like, man, you gotta be tired of doing this all the time. You're the writer, you're the director, the producer, and on top of that, you play Papa, which is a number of hours of makeup.
6 hours of makeup.
6 hours of
Yeah.
makeup, and you play 3 other characters on top of that? How much of the struggle is all that?
It's a lot of work, as you can imagine, but I wouldn't have it any other way. I can't give my work to someone else for them to reinterpret. The themes would be lost. And Papa is based on my grandfather and men that I'd see when I was a boy. They'd be in the church, they'd be in the barbershop, they'd be right next door, down the street. I have the vision and the capability, so it's best for me to work hard and bring all of that to life.
Right, so I'm gonna keep talking about the movie, but I gotta ask you about this first. Blaze had said something about your work, your movies and shows. He said the coonery and buffoonery. Do you have a comment to make in regards to that?
Mm-hmm.
Sit your fi-
If I can cue it up.
Sit your $5 punk ass down before I break some change. Get the hell out of here with that noise.
That is how I feel.
I'm more than disturbed when I see these images. When I see that character, that face, rented on billboards and buses. This country had its very first black president in its entire history, and the most popular African-American man seems to be performing in what's essentially blackface.
Blaze is just mad because Spencer Wendell's films make more than half of the money that he does with his films.
It'd be great if the two most famous black directors in Hollywood weren't fighting right now.
Now, Mook, Spencer Wendell is a brilliant businessman. I admire him for the empire that he's grown. The brother not only built his own major studio, but he has employed hundreds, if not thousands, of African Americans to work for him. Now, that should not be ignored. But once again, my issue is with his imagery. When I see these characters, who they are and what they're doing, I'm standing there shaking my head. I'm saying to myself, how could we have allowed this to happen?
All right, answer me this, Blaze. You put up the numbers. The people are coming out to see these man's plays, the money that they're making in the movie theaters, the high rating for the TV shows. Would you say this is on us, that black people wanted to see this?
Come on, man. I absolutely agree.
Okay.
This absolutely is on us. First of all, you have to understand the business of Hollywood. Like any other major company, Hollywood is about supply and demand. Now, if folks don't go to see these movies, why would a business executive or a director spend time, money, and effort putting it out? But when they continue to see us going to see these movies over and over and over again, that's what they're going to keep giving us. Now, we sit there and say we want better. But then we go and buy that ticket. Or we sit in front of that idiot box. That's how we tell Hollywood what we want to see.
It really pisses me off, I tell you.
I can tell.
Yeah, because it's these kind of attitudes that think these people aren't real, or that their stories don't exist, which is why these films aren't being made.
Blaze is 100% correct. Spencer's not doing nothing but making these cheap, awful movies that simply enforce the negative black man stereotype. We live in the ghettos, we work industrial jobs, those who are successful are abusive, while the heroes live in their slums and poor living conditions.
Now, don't get me wrong. Blaze can make some good film. Tavon Worthy was such a badass in Marcus Garvey. But when Spencer Wendell made her left hook, man, it made me laugh, it made me cry, and it reached me on levels that Blaze could never reach me. Hell, Blaze had a problem with the Papa character. Nigga, that's my granddad. My granddad would say what he wanted, who he wanted, and didn't give a fuck who heard him. He would definitely sit on this porch and talk all kind of shit to kids. Yeah, that was my granddad. That was my uncle. That was Mr. Johnson down the street and Mr. Wendell up the street. So are they a representation of a negative black person? Who are we to say what's a negative black and a good black or a bad black? We are all people. So Blaze just needs to shut the fuck up and sit his ass down.
Everyone's mad at Spencer Wendell for his representation of black culture and praising Blaze Hood for his representation of it. Here's the thing. When were either one of them elected as Black Movies Ambassador? When was anyone ever given them the giving them the title as the spokesperson for black people.
Do you think this beef between you and Blaze will ever stop? Do you guys think you'll be able to patch things up?
You gotta ask Blaze about that. I hope we can patch things up. Blaze is a brilliant filmmaker. He's one of the best, and I can learn a lot from him. The thing is, this is something that only we as black people do. Only us Negroes speak against each other this way. You don't ever hear an Italian person say to another, "You make us look bad." You never hear a Chinese person say to another, "You're a disgrace to our race." It's only us as black people that attack each other this way. This goes way beyond me. W.E.B. Du Bois did the same thing to Booker T. Washington. Langston Hughes, brilliant writer, master. He called Zora Neale Hurston the new darky. This woman wrote "Their eyes were watching God," and Hughes couldn't understand why she was writing with a southern dialect.
So you've been plastered all over the news and the internet because of your criticism of Spencer Wendell. But why would you say it was worth it for doing all this?
Yeah, well, come on, Lou. First of all, you gotta understand, I'm not the one that made a big deal out of this.
All right.
Now, you know as well as I know, the newspaper will take anything and run with it if it's juicy enough. Now, there have been a whole lot of things that I've said that didn't get printed. But the internet and the movie and the media know what a big deal Spencer Wendell is, so they jumped at the chance to put down what one brother had to say about another. Now, must I remind you, Mook, that I did say that Spencer is a brilliant businessman.
You did.
He's smart and ambitious, and I got to tip my hat to that brother's work ethic. But the problem that I am having is his imagery. Those characters are tired, cliched, and outdated. Now, I'm not saying that everything is great, but now we've made movement. And that movement is not going to continue if we continue to put this kind of stuff out there. Now, we need to look at ourselves and take some pride as African Americans. You know, we need to say, do I deserve better? Now, if the answer is yes, and I pray that it is, then you know what we need to do.
Now, what about some of the other negative criticism you got from critics and other media personnel?
Look, there isn't anything else that I need to say about it. It doesn't matter to me what Blaze or anyone else has to say. But I tell you, when I look at the message board on my website, and I tell you I read the messages by the millions of people telling me that my films help them in some way, that's what does it for me. So, to hell with Blaze or what anyone else has to say, but when my films can help save a life, I know that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
My grandfather and I was sitting in the park one afternoon. My grandfather, he looks a lot like Papa. So some kids walked past us, Caucasian children, and they yelled, "Get your ass off my lawn!" It's one of Papa's most famous lines. But this is what people are getting when they see these movies. This is who they think we are. African Americans are still the minority in this country, and as such, mainstream America has limited perspective of who we are. Things like Spencer Wendell's movies don't help challenge people's perspective or even force them to change. They only continue to endorse to what they already thought, the stereotypes they already hold on to, all the progress we made as a race. We can't afford any setbacks like this. We need to stop supporting Spencer Wendell and all his projects altogether until he can make something that simply exemplifies the African American race without the stigmas, the cliches, and the buffoonery.
Straight out of high school, I was married. I was young, dumb, and in love. That man was everything but loving to me. He would call me stupid, tell me I was ugly, and told me no one would ever want me. And after 12 years of marriage, hell, I started to believe it myself. But it wasn't until I started reading Spencer Wendell's films and books and what have you, made me realize I didn't have to take that abuse. So I got a divorce. I got an apartment, and I was so happy. And if it wasn't for him, I would have never had the courage to do what I did and leave. And for that, I am so grateful to him.
To be frank, I'm not drawn to either one of them. I get the appeal and I get the backlash, but neither one of them do anything for me.
Well, you always got a fan of me. Thank you so much for being here today, and thank you so much for another great movie.
My pleasure. Thank you.
No problem.
All right, well, everybody stay locked in because we ain't done with Blaze just yet.
Hey, baby, thanks, Moose. Thanks for having me here, man. Come back anytime, man. Hey.
All right, we'll be right back.
Cleveland in the house.
Love you some Cleveland. We'll be right back with the joy. Don't go away.
to do with me?
Mommy, why are you such a damn fool? Don't you understand how many people are touched every day by listening or reading us?
I don't know. I don't take polls.
That's right, you don't know, and you may never know. But understand this, people aren't listening to us just to see how loud and crazy I can get. They're listening to us to get understanding, to learn about other people, to learn about themselves. That way, together, we can do something about this.
That's all you should try to do is to break down the barriers between races and cultures.
And we have been doing that. We are doing that. So what is the problem?
But you heard Don Clark was found not guilty.
Yeah, so what? You think that's your fault?
I don't know. Maybe if I just made I'm black, I'm more universal or sensitive, maybe we could have gotten some actual justice with this.
What is wrong with you?
What? Is it wrong to want to care or to do something?
No, that ain't wrong, but you gotta understand the part that you play. You can't bear the world's racial issues on your shoulders. That ain't how this works.
But I could have done something.
Oh my God, Monty, listen to me. You are one person. I don't care if you take I'm Black Out and make it to a book, a movie, or a TV series. You cannot fix the world's shit all by yourself.
Then why can't I reach the jury?
Oh, fuck! Oh my God.
Are there
Monty,
so many
shh. Did you used to ride the little yellow bus when you were little?
No.
I'm gonna tell you something your mom and daddy should have told you a long time ago. Everybody is not gonna like you. Do you like everybody?
No.
All right then. You're an artist, right?
Yeah.
All right, then a true artist ain't worried about the size of the audience. A true artist is worried about the work ethic and make it the best that they can possibly be. You should be proud of what you do. This is your art, boo. Don't you ever let anybody take that away from you. Not no redneck ex-murderer or no snot-nosed runny boss that can't run a damn newspaper. Let this fill you. Let this inspire you. If this speaks to you, I guarantee it'll reach those readers and listeners.
You're right.
I know I'm right, but for you to get it, you gotta understand and know who you are.
I know who I am.
Then why do you keep trying to get rid of me?
I don't want people to think that all black women are loud and crass.
Okay, fair enough. Let me just ask you a question. All these things that you do to make black people look good, how's that working out for you?
How's it working out for me?
Yeah, are you happy? Does it make you feel good?
Not really.
So why the hell are you doing it?
Because we need to have pride and respect for ourselves.
Amani, if you don't have pride and respect for yourself, it don't matter how anyone else sees you. You need to be proud of you. I don't know how many times I have to say this. Woman up, get a backbone, grow some tits or something. I don't know what else to say to you.
You are so stupid.
And you're better than this. Money, you deserve to be treated with respect and be treated like the queen that you are.
You're right. Thank you, queen.
You're welcome.
All right, so what now?
Girl, you know what to do. Just do it, please.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl, how are you?
I'm good. You look better than you've looked in a long time.
Yeah, I feel a lot better. I had a really great night last night.
Good.
Yeah, I took a long look at myself, but I came to a conclusion.
What's that?
I'm gonna quit.
What? No way.
Yeah, I'm gonna publish my own magazine.
That is so cool.
I'm glad that you think so because I want you to come write for me.
Yes. Oh, I would love to. Oh, take me out of this hellhole. I am so excited. This is wonderful, Amani.
I know.
Amani, I got a letter for you.
Seth, I need to talk to you.
I don't have time right now.
Stop disregarding Amani. She has something important to tell you.
Emily, it's okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I got this. Can you leave us alone for a minute, please?
All right.
Seth, I have a letter for you, and you need to hear it.
Fine, Amani. You're quitting?
Consider this my 2 weeks notice. And according to the contracts I signed with Brian, the column's going with me.
Imani, you can't leave. We need you here.
I'm glad that you finally said that, sir, but I gotta go. I have other ambitions and goals I want to achieve.
But your column has generated so many subscribers. The paper has never been this popular.
I know. I'm leaving, sir. If I thought I was respected here and appreciated more, maybe I reconsider. As it is, I can't work in an environment where I'm always undervalued. I'll still be professional and complete my assignments, but after 2 weeks, I'm gone.
Well, then I guess we'll just try to get by without you.
Yes, sir.
Dear Queen Ebony, my name is Melissa and I'm a 16-year-old girl who attends Perkins High School. I'm one of the few black people there, and I'm often teased, bullied, and mistreated. My mom had me read your column one day after school, and it made me feel a lot better. I read it every day now. You've inspired me to walk with my head held high and encouraged me to go to school for journalism. Thank you, Queen Ebony. Before you, my life felt so empty and meaningless. Please don't change. Melissa.
God, thank you. Thank you, Jesus.
From your local WBIB news station, this is your 7 o'clock morning news. I'm Rebecca Ross. The Dublin Beacon Journal has experienced great success and popularity for 11 weeks due to the addition of the column, I'm Black, Y'all. However, the creator of the column, a writer that goes under the surname Queen Ebony, has decided to resign from the newspaper and publish her own magazine instead. In her final column today, she said, "This is something I need to do for me." She has stated, however, that she will continue her podcast to give updates on the magazine. While the future of the Dublin Beacon Journal is unclear, one can say that Queen Ebony's future is undeniably bright. But now the question remains, what will that magazine be called?
You know it'll be called.
Put your fist in the air, let me hear you say it.
I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black. And I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all. I'm blickety black, blacker than black, black, I'm blacker than black, yo, because I'm black and I'm back. Yo, I'm black and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blickety black, 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 I'm black, 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 y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black. I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all. I'm blickety black, blacker than black, black, I'm blacker than black, yo, because I'm black and I'm back. Yo, I'm black and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blickety black, 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 I'm black, 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 y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black. I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all. I'm blickety black, blacker than black, black, I'm blacker than black, yo, because I'm black and I'm back. Yo, I'm black and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all.